Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
Hello?
Hello? Hey.
Good morning!
Good morning!
I love you guys.
Hello there.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hi, my name is Elvis Duran.
Hey, Elvis!
Oh my gosh, everyone's yelling today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You know, sometimes we say things over and over and over, and we forget what we're saying. And one of those is good morning. You say good morning every day. Every day, you're like, good morning. Do you really stop and think about what you're saying? You're actually telling someone to have a good morning.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh my God. This just in. That's what that means. Buenos dias. Hey. You know what I'm saying? We say good morning. Do we mean it, though? Let's make sure we mean it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is Thursday. It's June 5th. We're expecting a very hot, sweltering day here in New York City. It's going to be crazy. What about Jacksonville, Florida? Froggy, what are you going to feel today?
We're going to have some widespread rain today, but tomorrow is a big day here. It's boat or skip day. You don't go to work. You go out on the boat, and the weather's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. So we're
Oh, my
excited.
God.
Yeah.
I would love to be out on boat or skip day.
Me too.
yeah.
We're all on the way. That'd be kind of fun. Anyway, well, good morning, Froggy. You feeling good?
Morning. Yeah.
There's Danielle. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Buenos dias, Senor Nate.
Buenos dias, Elvis Duran.
Good morning, Gandhi. Good morning to Gandhi. Good morning. Not just morning. Morning. No, good morning. Scotty B is here. Good morning, Scotty B.
Good morning.
And there's Scary. Top of the morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Producer Sam. This is wearing me out. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning to you, Elvis.
To one and all. It is going to be a hot one. Calvin Harris, maybe?
And I met you in the summer.
Whoa, that sounds awesome. We need to go to a music festival. Yeah. Oh, I've got one for you. The iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas this September. I'll give you all the info coming up. Welcome to... Oh, my God, it's not just Thursday. It's Food News Thursday. Froggy, how exciting is this day for you, huh?
Oh, there's a lot, because tomorrow is a big day as well, so we're going to talk about all kinds of food news and get you all prepped for what's coming tomorrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. What's tomorrow, other than skip boat day or boat skip day?
Tomorrow's boat or skip day, but it's also National Donut Day.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
So
You know, that's why
tomorrow.
That's why Nate walks in here all proud every day, because he can carry 2 cups of coffee and a half dozen donuts
That's right.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Good job, Nate.
I get
Yes, he
excited,
can.
an extra one.
Exactly. It's crazy. Line 1, Ryan from New Orleans is on a road trip. Oh, my God. Hey, Ryan, where are you right now? Where are you calling us from?
Hello, good morning. We are about 30 miles into Mississippi, traveling from New Orleans and heading to Frostburg, Maryland. It's that little nubbin part, the western part of Maryland, for a wedding, my fiance's cousin's wedding.
Oh, wow.
Oh, here we go. A wedding road trip. Now, are you predicting, how many hours drive ahead of you are you predicting?
Well, we got about 14 and a half more hours to go, 1,000 miles to go.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So we got a nice little rotation of drivers coming. I got me, my fiance, his sister, and his wife in the car with us.
Oh, taking turns.
So,
Now, if you have
go
4 people
Pride.
driving, you're you're doing shifts. You're 4 people. Now, which one of you 4 should be eliminated from driving? Because one of you can't drive worth crap. Now, who do you vote for not getting behind the wheel?
My fiance, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Isn't he the one behind the wheel now or no?
What's that?
Is he behind the wheel right now?
No, I'm actually behind the wheel right now. Just don't tell
Oh, my God. You're talking and behind the wheel.
Hope you're on the speaker.
With 14 hours ahead, we've got questions. What snacks did you bring on board?
Oh, man. What sort of snacks? Honestly, it's everything that was in my cabinet from, like, months ago. Because I'll be gone. And plus Buc-ee's. We got to stop at Buc-ee's on the way.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like you've done this before.
Got to get the beaver nuggets.
That's right.
So could someone bring me up to speed on beaver nuggets?
So, do you remember Corn Pop cereal?
Yes.
It's very similar to Corn Pop cereal, but they're a little different, but they're called beaver nuggets because Bucky's a beaver. So
Is there any beaver involved?
No. You don't have to eat beaver to eat the beaver nuggets. No.
No beavers were
And
hurt.
now they have different flavors, and the white cheddar is absolutely my favorite.
Oh, white cheddar beaver. I'm ready.
Wow.
I wish I was in the car with you, Ryan. Hey, what do we have for our friend Ryan on his way to that nothing part of Maryland for the wedding?
We're going to send him the finest Elvis Duran hoodie we have.
Here he
thanks
comes.
to Hackensack
Oh,
Radio.
Nice.
excellent.
Yeah, we only have one, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Have a safe drive, y'all. Enjoy that wedding, and thanks for listening to us, Ryan. We do appreciate it very much.
All right. Thanks,
All right, hold
Elvis.
on.
Appreciate it.
Don't hang up now. Yeah, road trip. I've been thinking more and more about road trips. I was talking to friends yesterday who were in town. We should take a road trip. I don't know. I think a road trip's on the way.
Yes, do it. We should do it. They're so fun.
Okay. All right. Talk me into it, please. Let's get on with the day. We don't have any guests to slow us down. So let's just go full throttle on our own. Let's get into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi, and then kaboom. Here we come. What's going on, Gandhi?
All right, lawyers for United Healthcare CEO murder suspect Luigi Mangione are asking a judge to unshackle him in court. In a legal filing, they requested their client not have his hands shackled and remove a bulletproof vest as his next appearance in Manhattan on June 26th. They say that it could compromise the way that people perceive him. They argued that the handcuffs and vest perpetuate a false narrative that Mangione is an unusual danger, requiring extraordinary security measures and prejudice in the eyes of the jury. We all know Mangione is accused of shooting and killing CEO Brian Thompson on a Midtown Manhattan street last year.
You know, Scary still to this day swears it could have been him.
Oh my God, that was my favorite part of the whole thing.
Well, you just never know if you're walking through the wrong place at the wrong time.
He was living
no,
in
he-
fear for weeks after. That could have been
Seriously?
scary.
Scary. That guy didn't pass away because he was in the wrong place at the
No.
wrong time. The guy knew exactly where he was.
And they went
Right.
for him, not,
I know.
rando.
Scary's worried he could easily be mistaken for a CEO.
If you had poor eyesight, you just never know.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
I can't
So,
even.
what else you got going on, Gandhi?
All right, moving on. An obesity crisis is now fueling the rise in Wegovy among U.S. teens. According to data shared with Reuters, more teens are increasingly turning to the weight loss drug as families and their doctors gain confidence in its use for younger demographics. Data found the average rate of teens beginning treatment with the highly effective Novo Nordisk drug grew 50% last year to 14.8 thousand prescriptions per 100,000 adolescents. Wegovy became an option, we know, to treat adolescents back in late 2022 after decades in which the conventional approaches of diet, exercise, and counseling seem to have largely failed. And finally, Ford Motor Company is recalling more than 550,000 vehicles. According to the NHTSA, the recall was issued due to airbag and structural concerns that could increase the risk of crashes and injuries. The recall affects 2025 Ford Maverick models as well as 2016 to 2017 Ford Explorers. Owners can contact Ford customer service if their vehicles are impacted. And those are your 3 things.
It's Froggy's Food News Thursday. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you guys all thought about that. Yeah, sure. We're ready for it. Are you ready for Thursday? Yeah! Let's go. Come on.
I tell you what, though, folks, that's bloody nice.
Yo!
Oh, yeah.
Best time of the day. Ooh.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Rocket Mortgage is lowering down payments to 1% for eligible home buyers with ONE+. 1% down on a home with ONE+ from Rocket Mortgage. Learn more today at 800-4ROCKET or rocket.com. Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in 50 states, NMLS Consumer Access Org, #3030.
Three, two, one.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Yeah, you know, people are texting in the weirdest stuff today. Hey, you want to hear one?
Yeah.
I went to the grocery store yesterday to get plantains. They were on sale for $5 for $4. Well, $1 each if not bought on sale bunch, okay? I found a twin plantain and proceeded to get 4 more to complete my $5 for $4 promo. When I got to the cashier, they wanted to charge me $1 each. I argued that the twin plantain should be charged as one. They said no. How would you have handled this? Asking for a friend. Okay, so if you get this, like a mutation or whatever, let's say a plantain, banana, whatever, wouldn't you say it counts as one if it's like connected at the hip or whatever you want to say? Anyone?
No.
It's 2 if they're connected.
How big was it? Like, was it
Yeah.
massive?
Well, I don't know how massive they
And
get.
was it obviously connected? Like, could you break it apart if
Well, I don't
you
know.
needed to?
Well, let's get them on the phone if they're available.
Yes.
I think this could be one of those tough things we can tackle today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is important.
Yeah. What's that, Nate?
Maybe it was a conjoined twin. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right. Well, we
not
would
like
count that as 2, wouldn't we?
attached, but like maybe it was sprouting out of the side. You know what I mean?
You know, if it was a person or people, you would, Gandhi, you're right. We would count them as 2.
Right.
Because it's 2 individuals.
2 brains, 2 thoughts, you know.
Yeah. So I'd have to charge them for 2. Okay, well, so that's what's going on. Feel free to text any, whatever random thought you have at 55100, and we'll sit here and just go over it and analyze it. Okay, done.
Okay.
Yeah, Scary, what?
I was just going to say, but if it was attached by the actual bunch itself, then you get in the conjoined one for free. And I do see this texter's argument because it's part of the bunch. It's not their fault that it sprouted another one.
Yeah, we don't know if these plantains had 2 brains or not. We don't know yet. All right, we'll look into this.
Well, okay.
What?
Well, I was going to say, isn't Scotty the Instacarter? He would have some inside knowledge on something like this.
Well, I tell you what, we have Dash on the line. Let's ask Dash personally on line 19. Hit the button here. Hello, Dash. Good morning.
Good morning, Elvis.
Well, okay, so tell me about this plantain, this conjoined or double plantain, whatever. How do you describe it?
Okay, so it's like a plantain in one skin. They're divided in the middle, so I thought it was considered as one plantain. So when I get to the cashier, they're like, "Oh yeah, you have 6." I'm like, "No, I have 5."
Right. So it's 2
but
in
they
one
wanted
skin.
to charge me $6. Yes,
See,
2 in 1.
that sounds different to me. That sounds different if it's in the same skin.
Yeah.
It's like
yes,
they're
you can't,
it's like
you can't divide it. It's in one skin.
okay, all right. So let's ask Scotty B, our shopper, Scotty.
Yep.
It's in one skin. It's 2 plantains, but it's in one skin. Can you charge for 2?
I don't know if I want the controversy. I'd just take another one. Really?
That's not the answer, Scotty.
It's not what we're asking.
Well, no. The only way you can charge for 2 is if it's connected by the stem up top. If it's just a mutation and it's 2 in 1, then no, it's 1. How could it be 2?
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, look, Nate, in our little room that we use, Nate has put a 2 in 1 skin plantain up there.
I Googled double plantain, 1 peel, and I came up with a
That's
picture.
1.
Okay.
Let me see the picture.
That's 1 to me.
That is a single plantain.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a single one.
Yeah, but it's got 2
It was-
little
it
nubbins
was-
on the end.
Right.
Yes, it was
And-
connected with one stem.
Yeah, but here's the thing. People are saying, well, conjoined bananas or plantains should be counted as 2 if they can be broken apart. This cannot be broken apart.
Right.
No.
No, you
can
couldn't.
only-
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So let me ask you a question. Did you fight it? Did you pay it? Or did you put it back and get a different one?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I did fight it, but the manager knows me. I go there every after work, so they're like, "Just give it to her."
Nice.
okay,
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Loyal customer.
Look at this. Nate is finding dozens of photos of plantains, double plantains that are just connected by one skin.
Nate.
Look at that.
What the
That's a lucky
internet?
plantain.
The internet has everything.
Listen, you might get an egg with a double yolk in it, and you're not paying extra for the double yolk.
Exactly. You know what? Very, very good point there, Scary. All right, well, I got to say, excuse me, Dash, I think we're on your side on this one.
Oh, thank you, Elvis. I just wanted to say me and you have the same, well, not the same birthday, but a day apart. I love you. I've been listening to you since I moved to the U.S.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Oh, beautiful. So you know your plantains. You know, don't let these Americans tell you what's going on with plantains. You know it.
Yes,
You know
I know I planted. I moved here 30 years ago, so I've been listening to you guys ever since then.
All right. Well, I love that. I love that. Now, what is your astrological sign? We're about to do the horoscopes here.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, that's right. You are because you're a day. Duh.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You're August 4th or August 6th? Which one are you?
I'm August 3rd.
All right. Well, look, happy birthday almost. And thanks for listening to us. You and your double joined plantain have a beautiful day. Hold on one second. Of course, you're doing these horoscopes with Scotty B because it's Food News Thursday, right?
Indeed I am.
No, not Scotty B. Froggy. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so befuddled over this plantain controversy.
Same first name, kind of.
All right. Not really, but yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. If you celebrate a birthday today, you're celebrating with Troye Sivan, Mark Wahlberg, Pete Wentz, and Nick Kroll, and happy birthday to you. Capricorn, don't confuse excitement with capability. Not everyone willing is right for the role. Your day's a 9.
Aquarius, when was the last time you disappointed someone to take care of yourself? Make a decision for you today. Your day's a 9.
Pisces, big changes are coming. As intimidating as they are, they also offer great opportunity. Your day's a 6.
Aries, if you worked hard on it, you deserve to celebrate. Don't let others try to make you feel lesser about your accomplishment. Your day's a 7.
Taurus, it's time to toughen up. Not everything that affects you deeply should take back your power. Your day's a 6.
Gemini, don't only see your decisions by how they impact you, but also how they impact others. You're not all that matters. Your day's a 9.
Cancer, deadlines are not suggestions. Set one for yourself to accomplish what you've been putting off. Your day's a 7.
Leo, did you communicate poorly or did they just not listen? Know when it's their problem. Your day's an 8.
Yeah, B.
Virgo, the ending of every opportunity means the start of a new one. Don't get caught up in the sorrow. Your day's an 8.
Libra, there's play, opportunity in everything you do, so add some spice to your mundane. Your day's a 10.
Scorpio, there are consequences to your actions. Expect to help clean up the mess when you make a bold choice. Your day's a 5.
And finally, Sagittarius, good or bad, this too shall pass. Remember to preserve appreciation and minimize sorrow. Your day's an 8, and those are your Thursday morning horoscopes.
Beautiful, stunning. I love that. Danielle, what do you have coming up?
Squid Game is coming to Fortnite, and Eminem sues Meta.
Okay, all that and more coming up.
Who chooses to get up at this time?
I know.
Early morning.
Full blast. Yeah. Elvis Duran in the morning show. Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Today's the day. Switch 2, Nintendo's highly anticipated follow-up to its blockbuster Switch console, hits stores today. Scary's online trying to find one. Sold out.
Sold out.
They're already
everywhere.
gone.
Wow.
Target,
Have you
Amazon.
been to eBay? Go to eBay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, here we are. eBay, double the price.
Of course.
How bad do you want it?
People aren't stupid.
Yeah, but this is for your nephew?
Yeah, I want to get this for my nephew for his graduation. He doesn't know it yet.
Well, he'll know now.
Oops.
No, he doesn't listen. He's not up this early. Hey, but seriously, I mean, it's the day. This is actually the only day of the year you'll see people at GameStop. I mean, it's like, look, there's people in there. Whoa. Yeah. So no, I believe there are nooks and crannies where you can find Switch 2, Scary, if you keep looking.
If I want to pay the piper. I mean, it's a $400 product, but they're already charging double online. These people are gouging. How do these people get hold of them ahead of time? Man.
Well, I know you're saying that now, but if you had 2, you would sell one for $800. I mean, we know what you would do.
Right.
It's on eBay, $800.
There you go. So if you have a line on Switch 2 for Scary, would you please get in touch with us? We're using our show for his benefit. Danielle, let's get going.
Right.
Where do you want to start?
We are going to start with some really cool stuff that SZA did. Listen to this. So SZA's SOS has officially become the longest running #1 title on Billboard's top R&B hip hop album chart. So we know everybody loves this song, but with week 38, it gives SZA enough wins to boot Michael Jackson's Thriller off the throne. Which it set the previous record with 37 weeks at #1 from 1983 to 1984. SOS was released back in 2022. So congratulations to SZA, because that is incredible. So very, very cool for her. Eminem is suing Meta through his 8 Mile Style Productions. They're seeking $150,000 per song per platform for unauthorized use. It could add up to over $1 million in potential damages. Now, the suit is claiming that his songs were part of Meta's music libraries to be used in user-generated content like original audio and Reels remixes, and they were used in millions of videos and streamed millions of times, and he did not give permission. Now, apparently, I'm hearing that Meta did try to get the licensing and I think wasn't granted it. So what did they do? Hey, we're going to use it anyway.
Wow.
At least that's what it sounds like. So I guess we'll see what happens and we'll see if he wins that. I always tell you guys about the cool popcorn buckets at the movies, right? This is the thing. Everybody's
You seem to be
collecting them.
obsessed over this.
I am, because I always you know the ones that like at Disney and Universal that come out, and it's so cool that the movies do it now. I told you I have the one from Elphaba, which I love. But Marvel has revealed a popcorn bucket for Fantastic Four First Steps. It's a bigger popcorn bucket because it is based on Galactus, which is the cosmic entity that eats entire planets in the comic books. So it's 17.5 inches tall and 20 inches wide. Gonna eat a lot of popcorn that day if you're gonna get your hands on this. And Fantastic Four First Steps is hitting your theaters on July 25th. Fortnite has officially announced a collab with Squid Game. It is going to launch later this month. We don't know exactly what it's going to be, but it says you're invited. We're dying for you to join us. So we do know that it's going to be creative mode, which is pretty cool for fans because you can make your own games inside of the video game and you can build your own twist on the world's most intense background. And you're going to have new creator tools and everything will be available for you June 27th. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know if you saw it, but yesterday we got the official trailer for the brand new Wicked for Good. It came out. It picks up right where the first film ended, right after intermission if you're going to the play. Okay. It will reveal how the witches' friendship is tested as they embrace who they're meant to be. And it's pretty cool because if you never saw the Broadway show, you don't know how it ends and who becomes what in the Wizard of Oz story, and now you will know. So you also get to see Ariana and Cynthia's rendition of the musical iconic song For Good, and you know that we are getting the new one November 21st. This is pretty cool. Darius Rucker's 16th annual Darius and Friends benefit concert and golf tournament held over the weekend in Nashville raised over $815,000 for St. Jude Children's Hospital. And they also had the concert at the Ryman Auditorium featuring Morgan Wallen and Luke Bryan and so many other people. But one of the coolest things for us is that our boy Rod Phillips actually won the golf tournament. How cool is that? Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yep. And he got a trophy. So cool. I think he got a trophy. I don't know if he got anything else, but I know he got a trophy.
He got a trophy and they got all kinds of goodies.
That's so cool.
Well, I didn't win. I won a trophy. Don't we all deserve trophies?
Yes.
From time to time.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Game one of the NBA Finals, you've got Ginny and Georgia, and that is my Danielle report.
You're the best. Thank you, Danielle.
The Brooklyn Boys Podcast.
I want to read his next one because he gave us 2 stars out of 5.
How's your corned beef?
That's real good.
Take another bite. Okay, well, what is his review of our podcast?
Abe77.
Yeah.
Abe says, stop eating during the podcast, dummies.
Listen to the Brooklyn Boys Podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
This Father's Day, find the perfect gift for every guy on your list at Macy's. From polos and watches to barbecue gear and barware, Macy's has all the gifts from all the top brands. Shop now at Macys.com/gift guide or in store.
Let's go. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
I know this is very relatable to everyone listening. Reportedly, every 42 seconds, a U.S. couple ends their marriage, according to the latest surveys. So we're talking about divorce, right? So now they have divorce coaches. Have you heard about divorce coaches?
No.
They sit down with couples who are on the brink of divorce, and it's not really counseling. It's getting them through the business of divorce and trying to pull as much emotion out of it as possible to make it go a little more smooth than it would otherwise.
That makes sense.
I'm assuming that in a lot of divorces and splits, I'm going to get the couch. No, I'm going to get the couch, and it gets down to the point where they're fighting over a couch, and neither one of them really gives a flip about the couch.
Right.
You know? So they hire these divorce coaches to come in and say, "All right, let's get through this as unscathed as possible. Let's not fight over stupid things. Let's get you through this so you can move on with your lives, and maybe have some sense of relationship after you're divorced, especially if you have kids, right?" Yeah. So, I don't know. It sounds like a lucrative business. Divorce coach.
Is that like a mediator?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. I don't think, and none of it holds up in law.
Yeah.
But they're just trying to get them through because, it's tit for tat when it comes to, the split.
For sure.
And you let emotion, you stir in emotion too much when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You just want to get through it.
Yeah. Especially if somebody cheated. Oh, God. They're going for everything.
Yeah.
Right.
The other person.
So, I was reading in the Times, I think, The rates start at like $1,600 to get these coaches, or they'll charge like $50 to $300 an hour.
Wow.
Just to get you through this. Probably worth it, you know?
Yeah, if it works, it's worth it.
With so many people listening right now who are going through this, or the possibility of divorce, I don't know. Well, we'll talk about that later. It's hitting way too close to home.
Oh, really now?
I'm not getting anyone on this show to say one word about it. Because,
Well, I'm not married for these reasons because I'm not going to a divorce court or a divorce coach, I should say,
Coach.
to fight about a couch.
Give up half of your crap.
Take it, get it. I don't care.
I'm
They
wondering how many. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, they should make it so that if you guys are really fighting about it to an extent that you can't settle, fine, we're going to cut it in half with a chainsaw. Are you guys this serious about it?
The old
And you'll
King
find out.
Solomon routine.
Right now, I'm assuming a lot of college students are home for summer break. What's it like? Do you remember what it was like going home for that first break after your freshman year, having to sort of merge back into living with your parents, adjusting to that after you've been at college going hog wild and going crazy and having fun?
And then they put rules in place again? You're
Oh
like,
yeah,
what?
if you're under my roof, well, I can't bring home people to have sex with them in your house under your roof, Dad.
No.
So I never did that. I never went home after I was in college because my parents I lived by myself my senior year of high school, and then I
Right.
just lived by myself forever. However, when I went home for breaks like Thanksgiving and Christmas, they were all, "Where are you going? What are you doing? What time are you going to be home?" And it used to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
How
I
do you
understand
care?
the why you're under my roof thing. As far as you know, they're worried because you're out past 2 a.m.
Yeah.
whatever. And their mom's waiting for you at the door wearing her house coat with the crumpled up Kleenex in the pocket. And I'm like, Mom.
I always get, you do know I live in another country, right? And I go, yeah. And he's like, and I'm like, I know, but still.
My parents still do
Wow.
it to me when I go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, I bet mine would too if they were alive. Mom, I'm 60.
It doesn't matter. You'll always be her little man.
Doesn't matter. You're always our little boy.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
your
right.
like really old little boy.
I totally grossed my son out last night because we were sitting at the Yankee game and I looked over and he's going to be 20, my oldest, and he's huge. And I turned over and I look and I go, I can't believe you came out of me. So he goes,
wow.
that is so disgusting.
It is.
He's like, really? I said, well, I didn't
Traumatizing
mean it.
him.
I'm trying just to say it's just so crazy.
Well, I know,
and he's
but
like, I
you're-
know what you meant, but that's so gross.
You're talking about organs. You're
I
talking
know.
about like bloodshed. We're talking about things.
It's like,
I can't-
sorry.
Right, like the one thing he never wants to think about, his mom's vagina.
Exactly.
At least you didn't point. At least you didn't point to where they came out of.
Exactly.
I can't believe you came out of this.
Yeah, no.
Like a neon sign, a blinking neon sign pointing at your vag. Like you came out. That's where you were crowning right there.
Right there.
I was there. You don't remember
I
it?
should say, Sheldon, go on the bottom and show him how it looked. When you were staring up.
Oh my God! I want to be a flow when you're having this conversation with your kids.
You were eating breakfast.
Poor Spencer, man. He was under the Yankee
Well,
bleachers.
I pushed you out. I'll push you right back in.
Right.
Oh, God.
I brought you in. I'm bringing you right back out.
Oh Lord. I'm done.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Yo, get on in here.
Love it. Let's go.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Last night here at Citi Field, it was, of course, the big ass stadium tour with Post Malone and Jelly Roll. All my friends that went to the show said it was unfriggin' believable. The energy with Jelly Roll and Post Malone is just amazing. They said it was just an incredible night. They're rolling into Miami this weekend, I do believe. So keep listening to Y100.7 if you're listening on Y100.7 to win your tickets. Speaking of concerts, we got a little one coming up in Vegas this September, the iHeartRadio Music Festival. It's our 15th iHeartRadio Music Festival.
So crazy.
It is. It's all presented by Capital One, Las Vegas, Friday, September 19th and Saturday, September 20th at T-Mobile Arena. If you have a Capital One card, your pre-sale is June 11th to the 13th, and then available for everyone else. You get all the details and tickets at iHeartRadio.com/festival. Looking at the lineup, Lil Wayne, night one. Let's play some Lil Wayne. Scary, do we have Lollipop ready to go?
We always do.
Oh, perfect. Lil Wayne. Come on, give me your Lil Wayne, Scary. Lollipop.
Shawty want a thug.
Oh my
the
God.
baddest in the club.
I want to see a collaboration with Scary. I want to see Scary and Lil Wayne up on that stage together.
Oh my God.
Put your hand on the toilet. And your leg on the tub, girl.
Lil Wayne and Scary performing live at iHeartRadio's Music Festival in Vegas. Keep listening to win your trip. You never know. You could win one in a minute. So hang in there. Let's get into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. What's up, Gandhi?
All right. President Trump is banning travelers from a dozen countries, citing security risks. The proclamation signed Wednesday evening fully restricts and limits the entry of nationals from 12 countries. The list includes the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, and more. As far as Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, and Togo, as well as other countries go, people from those nations cannot come to the United States permanently or get tourist or student visas. Reddit is now suing Anthropic, accusing the AI startup of breach of contract and unfair business acts. Reddit says the company has been using the social media platform's massive trove of user content to train AI models, but has disregarded their user privacy rules. Reddit said Anthropic has engaged in the unauthorized commercial use of its content. The suit filed on Wednesday calls for a jury trial to seek damages and force Anthropic to abide by its legal obligations. And finally, I'm loving this one. Some high-tech gear now being used to try and find that zebra that's been on the loose in Rutherford County, Tennessee. A guy with a volunteer drone service says that he's using a thermal camera on the drone as he looks for the wandering animal. Officials have been searching for the zebra since it was spotted running through traffic along Interstate 24 last weekend. Still hasn't been found.
How do you miss a zebra?
I don't know.
Where's
Those
it
are
hiding?
your 3 things. Those are your 3.
This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. And the Morning Show.
Wow, it is going to be a scorcher here in the New York and in Philadelphia area. It's going to be a pool day, without doubt. Wow. Scary, are you looking for a pool?
I sure am. We could touch 90 degrees around here, and this is the time that I sweat the most. I need a post-workout pool. That's what I need.
Oh, you better shower before you get in the damn pool.
No, the pool is the shower.
That's just
No. See, this is why no one invites you over, because you stank up their pool. We don't need your stank in our pool.
Hold on a second.
What?
I'm scary on this. I'm not going to shower before I get in the pool.
Yes, you do. Of course you do.
No. The pool is the shower.
No, not if you were sweating and working out. You're going to not shower before you
there's
get in
been plenty
pool?
of times I'll mow my yard or something, and I'll ask my neighbor, hey, can I just hop in your pool?
All right, we'll give you that. But at least wipe your butt before you come in my pool. How about that?
Why do they have lap pools at gyms? So you could go cool off and do some laps after you do your workout.
You're supposed to shower first.
You know what you could do is just get in the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
It's already warmed up for you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, a hot day on the way. And I know Miami, of course, maybe scattered showers today, but it's going to be hot there. It's going to be hot everywhere. Whatever. What are you going to do? You know, every time we talk about how hot it is, someone from Wisconsin calls and says, well, we got 15 inches of snow this morning. What?
Sad.
What is going on? So I'm trying to do this new thing, and I want you to do it with me. I mean, in the personal growth arena, I'm always trying to stop down and be skeptical of my emotions. Like if I get mad, okay, here's a simple example. If you're in traffic, you're driving your car and someone cuts you off and you just you start beating the steering wheel, you want to run them over. It's good to stop and go, okay, why is this stupid thing making me so mad?
Right.
Why can't I just get a hold of this? And then, you don't have to be like a trigger response angry person in order to stop down and sort of question why you're feeling what you're feeling. It doesn't have to be anger, too. It could be sadness. It could be fright. Whatever you're going through, whatever emotion it's taking over your body and your mind and your heart. Do you guys ever kind of try to stop down and go, let's analyze this. Let's figure out why we're doing this.
Of course, yeah.
All the time, especially when I'm in one of those places where I feel like numerous people are kind of pissing me off. I'm like, wait, the common denominator here is me. So what is it that I'm doing to contribute to this atmosphere? Like, what's happening?
Right. Things happen. As they say, crap happens in life. Sometimes you got to roll with it. Mm-hmm. So it's not always what you're having to deal with. It's how you're dealing with it. I guess that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Right. Danielle, what about you? When you're in the heat of anger or in the heat of emotion, do you ever stop down and go, okay, let's forget why we're upset and let's figure out why we're responding this way?
Oh, yeah, of course. I try to all the time. It's not always that easy. My mom told me the other day because I was upset about something, and she goes, breathe it in and push it out. Breathe it in and push it out. I go, okay, Ma, let's try it. So now that's my new thing. Like I tell everybody, breathe it in and push it out. So I don't know. It doesn't always work, but I try to also use Mel Robbins' Let Them or Let Me or, and kind of calm myself, but it doesn't always work. You know that.
It doesn't always work. But the thing is, you have to practice it. You have to. The more and more you do it, the more and more it's an automatic response. Yeah. For instance, I mean, I don't know how the line goes, but if you have a bullet in your chest, you don't sit there and complain about the bullet in your chest and what it's doing to you. You get rid of the bullet.
Right.
Whatever is irritating the living hell out of you or making you sad, you got to work on that and not just put a Band-Aid over it. Yeah. So. Anyway, are we too heady? You want to talk about farts? I'm sorry. Farts.
I appreciate
farts.
that.
Go. Who farted? Who's the last one who farted? Raise your hand.
Fart machine? Can we talk about the fart machine?
I love it so much.
Hold on. I asked a question. Who was the last person to fart?
Probably Froggy.
Froggy says it was him.
I think Diamond.
I did. I was just it could be Diamond, but I was just in the kitchen, and I thought there was nobody around because it's early. There's nobody here. So I let one go, and somebody goes, "Well, hello."
Oh God!
Oh really?
Yes.
They recognize the fact you farted in the kitchen.
They did. They said, "Well, hello." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't realize they were in the kitchen with me." They were very quiet.
That's the worst.
Okay. Well, hold on. Technically, how many moments ago was that?
This was, let's see, probably 4 minutes ago. And then I did that was my foot. I tried to recreate it with my shoe. But
okay, 4 minutes ago. Okay, check in with Diamond, because there's a good chance, according to Gandhi, maybe it was Diamond since 4 minutes ago. Hey, Diamond.
Hi.
Have you farted within the last, let's say, 3 minutes?
No, maybe 10.
Froggy. I win. Froggy, I mean, well, you think you won. I'm sure there's someone else here may have farted, but not admitting it.
They're not going to own it.
They're not going to own it.
Diamond and I do not mind owning our farts.
Not at all.
He who smelt dealt. Okay, to the fart machine. Yes, yeah. Nate.
Okay, so the fart machine, I don't know who purchased the fart machine.
Andrew.
It's Andrew.
Andrew tried to get me yesterday. I go sit at my desk, and they're filming me, and they start playing fart noises, and I have no clue what's going on. And then, of course,
we were there when he planted it at your desk.
Yeah,
we were part of this.
And then, of course, Abby's like, "Oh, Nate, I can't believe you. What? That's not me. That's not me. I'm not going to just let that rip."
Sure, Nate. Sure. I don't know. I heard
it's not very nice.
Did we get good footage?
I'm not sure if we did.
No.
I tell you, that fart machine's worth every penny he spent.
Is.
How much
got
was it?
Probably 100 farts on it.
I don't know, but it's just fun to plant it somewhere and watch everyone be like, "What the hell is that?"
They're not expensive, Danielle, if you want to get one for the house.
Oh, yes. That's just what I want for the house. I got enough farts in the house, please.
It truly is. If you think it through, it is one of the blue ribbon inventions of all time.
Yeah.
the fart machine.
Truly.
Remote control.
You want me to grab it?
No, we understand it. Unless you want to sneak it in.
Let me see.
Oh, well, okay.
Is Andrew going to be sad that we took his fart machine?
Well, no, we'll give it back.
We're going to borrow it.
We're checking it out.
My friends and I used to have one. We used to plant it in a tree, and then we used to video people as they walk by. We'd go just to come out of nowhere.
It really is a fine toy.
It's phenomenal.
I tell you what, let's get into the Danielle report while Nate goes and gets the fart machine. This must be another show.
Oh, and there's several varieties too. Right?
Find it? Oh, he's got it.
Well, they all seem to have that universal look. All right, hold on. Don't push the fart machine button yet. We got to get Danielle's report on here. Here we go.
Right,
Danielle.
Just slip out, though. It would be an accident.
Danielle, what's going on?
Dakota Johnson and Coldplay singer Chris Martin have split. They were last seen together about 3 weeks ago. They were leaving a yoga class. They didn't look... That's what happens in the yoga class.
That's Bikram yoga right there. Hot yoga.
Hot yoga. They were together over 8 years, but apparently they took several breaks over the time that they were together. And apparently, according to People magazine, it feels like it's final this time. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw a portion of Lady Gaga's performance at this year's Ta-Dum Festival with Netflix. It is available on YouTube. It's so cool. She did a full performance with a Zombie Boy, Bloody Mary, Abracadabra. You even see Jenna Ortega. It was a little like something for Wednesday from Netflix, which is coming out soon. And you know that Gaga does have a little Gaga does have a little cameo.
There's a Bloody Mary right there.
Lady Gaga.
On Wednesday. Okay.
I'm sorry, Danielle.
It's
Danielle's
fine.
just trying to do her job now.
fine.
Come on, grow up.
Benny Blanco wants to be a dad. He was talking to InStyle magazine, and he said that he dreams and prays every day that he and Selena Gomez will be able to have a baby one day. But you know, Vanity Fair was talking to them, and she wants to have one too, but the journey will be a little different for her because she cannot carry her own child due to her health complications from lupus. So she said she definitely wants a family via surrogate or adoption. It'll make her thankful for the other outlets of people who are dying to be moms. I'm one of those people. And there's no wedding date set. I know everybody's asking them when the wedding is coming. There is no wedding date yet, but hopefully it's coming soon. Nashville's 2025 Rockin' Jocks Celebrity Softball Game was held on Sunday at First Horizon Park, and it raised over $670,000 for Folds of Honor, which is a group that helps families of fallen and disabled military members. Darius Rucker was there, Jelly Roll, so many other people. So made a lot of money, so that's pretty cool. And guys, you know that White Lotus had a lot of drama surrounding it, right?
Well, that's what they're saying.
Right. Well, Walter Goggins and Amy Lou Wood are setting the record straight, and they did an interview with Variety, and Goggins said there is no feud. He said, I love her. I adore this woman madly. She is so important to me. He said she can do anything, and she will. You watch what the next 20 years of her experience will be. He said she's special. There's no feud. So then people said, well, why did you unfollow her on social? And he said he felt he had to do it in order to separate himself from their characters. And he told her ahead of time that he was going to do it, and she said she was extremely supportive of it, which it's a little strange.
I buy that.
Anyway, Amy
Hold
says
on.
people were making something out of absolutely nothing.
Oh my, I'm sorry,
Are you
what?
done yet?
Oh, this is the long
Almost. Yeah, I'm done. We're done now. Back to you.
Damn. And yesterday we got the trailer for Wicked for Good. That is the next installment in the Wicked franchise. It's after intermission. It picks up right after intermission if you go see the Broadway show. And it will reveal how the witches' friendship is tested as they embrace who they're meant to be. And of course, we get to see Ariana and Cynthia's rendition of the song for Good. Here's a little clip.
Hold on.
Scary.
I know, but
Stop paying attention to the farts.
No, I'm fighting them. Hold on a second. I gotta get to the sound.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. No, that's not Siri. He said sorry. Scary.
Oh, I got it. Here it is.
Scary.
Here it is.
Come on now. Hold on. Turn it off. What? I forgot what the story is. What?
This is Wicked's for Good. This is a clip of the song.
Oh, here's a Wicked one right here.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun.
Thank God.
Like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant world. You can say if I haven't changed for the better.
All right, and Wicked hits your theaters November 21st. Okay, game 1 of the NBA Finals. You've got Ginny and Georgia. You've got Leverage Redemption on Amazon. And Phineas and Ferb are back after a 10-year hiatus. Dr. Doofenshmirtz and everybody on the Disney Channel and Disney XD.
I love Dr. Doof.
Yes,
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Dr. Doof is back, Froggy, kicking
Love
off
that
today.
guy.
And that's my Danielle report.
God.
All right.
What? I don't know.
That's like a lawnmower. Weed whacker.
Have you ever? When's the last time you asked Alexis? Hold on. Alexis, play me a fart. Hold on. Alexis, play a fart.
Who's Alexa?
Alexa, play the fart.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, Alexa, fart.
Oh, there you go.
Crispy one. Try asking me for a very uncomfortable fart. Or say random.
Alexa, give me a random fart. Oh.
That was a wet one. Try asking me for a very uncomfortable fart.
Oh my God! What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing with our lives? Is this really what it's all about? Is this the meaning of life?
Yes.
Does Siri do it too?
I live.
But she won't stop. Alexa, stop farting.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
Now, Danielle.
Yes.
I was listening to this phone tap a little earlier, and it really proves to me that I never ever want to have kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's a lot to handle.
Yeah, wait till you hear how she speaks to her father.
She's a promzilla, put it that way.
All right, so what happens in your phone tap?
All right, so her dad, Tom, said that, all the girls, all her friends were going to prom in a limo. So she said to me, Dad, can I have a limo? And he said, okay, no problem, I'll get you a limo. So now I'm going to call from the limo company because there's a little issue. And you can imagine that Marley, the promzilla, will not like this issue very much at all.
All right. If only she knew she's being phone tapped. Let's see what happens on today's phone tap. Here we go.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm looking for Tom, please.
Oh, he's out right now. Can I take a message?
This is Lisa from Les Limousines, calling about the limo for May 2nd.
Yeah. What color is it again?
The limo was actually canceled.
What?
Yeah, somebody called yesterday afternoon around.
That has to be a mistake. I mean, there's no way.
Well, that's why I'm calling, because I want to confirm that it was indeed canceled and it's not just a mistake.
No, that's definitely a mistake. He wouldn't cancel it.
Well, it says here it was canceled by Tom, so that's why I'm calling. I need to speak with Tom.
We'll put it back. We'll put it back then.
Okay, excuse me. You can't tell me to put it back when Tom's credit card number was on it, and he canceled it. I need to speak with Tom. So is Tom there?
No.
Okay, so how can I reach Tom?
It's my limo, so put it back.
Why am I arguing with you? Tom canceled.
No, why are you? That's a good question. Put it back.
You're not Tom, obviously.
Okay, but I'm his daughter, and it's for me, so I can tell you what to do, because you work for me, because it's my limo.
Excuse me, I did not call you. You happened to answer the phone and kind of got into my business, if you know what I mean.
What do? Are you the driver? Are you my chauffeur?
I do not work for you, first of all.
No, you're just bitter because someone probably didn't take you to the prom, so now you're taking it out on me.
Okay, no wonder your dad canceled this limo on you.
I don't
you
understand.
are a
You're not my
nasty little
parent.
thing, and I don't like talking to people like this, but somebody's got to put you in the place.
Forget this. I'm going to call another company because you're just annoying me to a point where I can't even talk about it.
Good luck getting a limo at this late in the game.
Whatever, bitch.
Tom.
Hey!
Whatever you told me about her, it's like multiplying.
Unfreaking believable.
I can't believe she talked to me like that.
Oh, please. She talks to me like that.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
Gosh. All right, so here's what we're going to do. You know she's going to call you because she's going to want to bitch you out or something.
Oh,
That's what I'm guessing.
Speak of the devil. Here she is.
Oh, she's calling? Okay.
Yep.
Miss the call, and then we're going to call her right back.
Excellent.
Hello?
What's going on?
You canceled the limo?
You got that dress you wanted that you were begging us for. And
yeah,
we
and I
just can't.
also need a limo to make it perfect. It has to be perfect.
Well,
How am I going
it's
to
not
get
gonna be
there?
Perfect. I'm going to drive you like we originally had planned to do.
No!
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the van. I'll take out the car seat, my samples.
my
It'll
gosh.
be vacuumed. And your mom and I had this discussion. I'm driving you to the prom.
No! That can't happen! Are you kidding me?
You need to stop
don't.
yelling at me. We
No,
spent a
no.
fortune on you. We're done. We're done.
No! You're trash!
You see this? You should put a mirror in front of you so you can understand what it's like to have a conversation with you.
No, it's not fair! You promised! Oh my God, how do you do this?
Dad will be driving Marley to the prom.
You're not! That's
Are you
horrible!
good?
You're
Are we
so
good?
mean.
Are we? I can't hear your yes, Dad, between your screams. Are we good?
No, never!
Imagine the look on all your friends' faces and your boyfriend if he heard you carrying on like this. What would they think? I'm driving you to the prom, okay? I love you, Marley.
No, I hate you!
I love you. This is it. This is how you act.
And now they're expecting it, and now they're show up in a van? Are you kidding me?
The world should see this Marley. This is who the real, yeah.
I'm telling Mom, and I'm also telling Uncle Jeff, and he'll get it for me because he actually loves me.
I'm not so sure if they heard you now, if they would
I
do
don't
what you think.
care.
You're going to hear this back, and you're going to realize what a real brat you really are.
No, they won't. I can do anything I want. I can scream all I want. No one can hear me.
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear.
Who are you?
This is Danielle Monaro from Elvis Duran on the Morning Show. Your dad just phone tapped you.
Are you kidding? Oh my God!
How about that, baby?
No, why would you do that?
I told you, baby, you're going to hear what you sound like.
Guys, this isn't funny.
It's hysterical. I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
Shut up, both of you. Stop.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
This phone tap was pre-recorded with permission granted by all participants.
The Elvis Duran phone tap. Only on Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Rocket Mortgage is lowering down payments to 1% for eligible home buyers with ONE+. 1% down on a home with ONE+ from Rocket Mortgage. Learn more today at 800-4ROCKET or rocket.com. Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in 50 states, NMLS Consumer Access Org, hashtag 3030.
Morning! I love you guys. And hello there. Hi. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hi, my name is Elvis Duran.
Hey, Elvis!
Oh my gosh, everyone's yelling today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
So, Gandhi has a new game for us today. I love that you do this every day. Almost every day you give us a new game.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It makes me happy to do something.
Is that what it is? It makes you happy?
Yeah. Okay, so truly, before I came here, I was an executive producer. So it was my responsibility to provide content for the show and keep things running. And then I came here and you guys are like, hey, all you have to do is talk, which is great. But I still like to do stuff. So that's why I do all the things behind the scenes that I do, because it makes me feel useful.
Well, we all benefit from it, so thank you for doing that.
Oh, thanks.
And feel free to come back tomorrow, do another one.
I'll be back tomorrow doing another one, sure.
All right, let's get into the game. Let's go. Scary, do you have any music for this?
I sure do.
What is it?
It is this.
And you, this one, this old tired thing you play when you have no good game opening song. You play this.
Yeah. Who needs? I mean, we need some xylophone in our life, don't we?
Sure.
Xylophone.
This is so old, too. How old is this?
I got a lot more where this came from.
Why don't maybe Gandhi, while you're coming in every day and working your ass off to give us games, why don't you find us some new intro music?
I would love to. Absolutely.
Or Scary, maybe you could do that since that's your job.
I mean, if you don't like that one, we could use this one.
Oh, jeez.
No, this is the worst one.
Is this newer than the last one?
Okay, let's get into the game. Here we go. What is this game? What are we doing?
All right, so this is just going to be, you know how we play Finish the Lyric? This is going to be Finish the Commercial. So these are all very popular commercials, and we're going to play a portion of it. You have to finish it. I think people are going to be able to do these. There are older ones. There are new ones. It's a combo. Most of them are songs. One is not a song.
Oh, okay. Now I'm intrigued.
Yes.
All right, if you know your commercials and you can finish the lyrics on the commercials, I guess is sort of what this is, call Diamond now at 800-242-0100. Let's see how you do here. I'm looking down your list here. Yeah, I know some of these.
I think you'll know them.
Okay.
I asked Danielle and Diamond for input on one, and they both sang it at the same time. So I was like, okay, we'll be using that one.
Okay, that's a good sign. This is a good sign. All right, 800-242-0100. Let's go around the room. What's on the minds of people in our room? Danielle, I want to start with you today. What's going on in your head?
Has this ever happened to any of you? You think you didn't eat something, but you already did.
What do you mean? Explain.
So I was looking for my banana, and I'm like, I don't understand. I know I brought a banana. Where is it? And then I looked, and it was in the peel was in the garbage pail. And then I go, oh, I ate it. I didn't even realize I ate it. Like, it was just like, I guess I eat them so often that it's just like second nature now.
That's it. You eat them every day.
I do. And like now I ate it. It's gone. I didn't even realize I ate it. So is this crazy? Am I the only one this happens to?
No.
Okay,
no.
good. Thank God.
You're not the only one losing her brain cells. We all are.
God.
So we're on the same plane.
Oh my gosh.
You're okay. But sometimes you gotta look in the trash and see, what did I eat for lunch today?
What? I know I just ate a yogurt, so I know I did that though.
Okay. Scary. What's up with you today?
So Nate and Garrett and I went to go see an advanced screening of F1 yesterday. That is the Formula One racing movie with Brad Pitt. And I got to say, of course, well, they're partners of ours, but you know me, I don't like to go to the movies very much. But I sat through what was close to a 3-hour film, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Held my attention. I thought it was a great storyline. And even if you're not a racing fan, you'll be into this. And the camera work, my God. This is like an Apple film, you know. Like they have the cameras in the cars and first person. I mean, you feel like you're on the track with these guys. It was exhilarating from top to bottom, beginning to end, and the soundtrack, the noises, the music, all of it was just intense. I'm getting chills.
Oh my God!
I've heard the word exhilarating. used in this film.
Yes, it was exhilarating.
Were you able to stay off of your phone the entire time?
The
for
entire
whole
time.
movie?
Didn't pick up
That's
my phone.
Incredible.
Did not pick up my
Wow. You know what? That should be Scary's movie ratings system.
Yeah, right.
If you can stay off the phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
I got
it's
it.
out at the end of the month. Go see it. And
Okay. Good. What about you, Straight Nate? What's up?
Before I get into my around the room, Scary was furious they didn't have snow caps at the theater. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh,
It's like they don't have snow
Scary.
caps.
I love snow caps. Those are my favorite.
They had junior mints,
Wait,
they
wait,
had
wait.
goobers, but they didn't have snow caps.
They didn't have. Did they have milk duds?
Yes, they had those too.
Oh,
always
how
have
can
them.
you have milk duds and not snow
And
caps?
you know they always have raisinets too. They always have
They had
raisinets.
raisinets as well, but no snow caps. My favorite movie candy of all time.
Oh, that's my favorite too. I can't believe that.
I love snow caps.
Me
You know what
too.
I love to do though with the milk duds? I like to put them on the front of my teeth and then smile at people.
I'll always remember being with Froggy in England, and we were on the London Eye, and he had braces, and he was shoving milk duds in his mouth, and they were all over his braces.
that
I don't
great?
think you're supposed to do that.
I know, but milk duds are like little poops. You know, you can put them in there.
But,
It's like a little poop.
did we die, Danielle?
We
No.
didn't die.
We're fine. We didn't die. We're fine.
Froggy, what's up with you today?
You know, so I was having kind of an average day. I went yesterday, got my eyes looked at. I think I messed my eyes up last night. I got to go get it looked at again. But then I just opened up my calendar, and I got a notification that today would have been my dog Kobe, who passed away a long time ago. He would have been his 23rd birthday.
Oh,
and
wow.
now I'm on a group chat with my family, and we're all sending pictures of him that we all have on our phone together.
Here.
And it is just the most amazing thing seeing pictures of this dog that I loved so much. I miss him. But it's such a happy little celebration. So happy birthday. He would have been 23 years old today.
You know, it's interesting. We receive a lot of texts from our listeners every day talking about what they're going through in life, be it happy or sad. Not a day goes by when we don't have someone telling us they just lost their pup or their cat.
Yep.
And, and it hurts so much. If you've never experienced it, I'm telling you right now, it is so painful. It is one of the most painful things you ever go through. Yeah. And even though he would have been 23 today, Frog,
wow,
you still miss him so much. The hurt, it's a different type of hurt, but the hurt never leaves.
Nope.
You remember that little guy?
There he is.
I miss him so much. He was
I
such a
remember
sweetheart.
his nails on your floor all the time. I'm like,
Oh,
tap, 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 get us down.
Those kobolds.
Yeah.
Little tap shoes. I love them. Anyway, God bless him. Danielle, I did Danielle.
Yes,
did I do it? Yes, I did. Gandhi, what's up?
Okay, well, two things. So quickly, yesterday we talked about the Grand Canyon and visiting the Grand Canyon, and I said I was going to put a link up in my story so people could go enter. That link was not working, so it is working. If you want to go and enter to win a 3-day trip to the Grand Canyon, you can go to my Instagram story at Baby Hot Sauce. But I also forgot yesterday it was a podcast day, so a new episode of Sauce on the Side is out with Diamond and Andrew, finding out a lot of interesting things about Andrew. So if you're interested, by all means, go listen where you get your
Wow.
your
How many more
podcast.
things could we learn?
He's
Oh,
a
no.
trove.
I can't wait to learn more about Andrew. Okay, it's Sauce on the Side. Every Wednesday we get a new one, so it's out right now. Hold on a second. No, turn that off. We're not. Producer Sam. There.
Scary's
sorry.
playing me off here.
What's going on, Producer Sam? We'll get back to your song here. Okay.
I learned something
Go.
new yesterday. Does anyone know what bite-a-wee means?
No.
Oh, the pet adoption of people?
The pet adoption. I thought it was a name. It turns out it's actually a phrase. I think it's Swedish, and it means stay a while. And that is a shelter you may know we love, one of the many shelters we love and work with. And I got to go to their 25th annual ball last night. I cried so many times. It was such a wonderful evening of recognizing individuals who have done things to literally save these animals or just keep the shelter afloat or donate time, money, all these things. Their goal was $250,000 and they ended up raising over $360,000.
Nice.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And it was a great...
Oh my God.
Scary.
What are you doing, Scary?
Wait until I say this. I just wanted to say, in a world of divide, it's just something that brings us all together, this love for these
Right.
animals. So if you can, pay attention to your local shelter and do what you can to help because they really need us to keep going.
We love Bida. Thank
Love
you so
them.
much. Scary, why are you going off? What is your
The
problem?
computer is not paying attention to my commands.
Why do you hate
All right.
dogs and
I
cats?
need
All
this
right.
footage of that, what just happened.
Okay, let's get into the
He was air
contest.
punching the board.
Finish the commercial line.
Yes.
I'm trying to keep us going here. Try my best. Scary's over there. He is punching the board. He's punching the wall. We got to have that wall. Look at it. We got to get that sheetrock. Look at that. Scary. Watch your temper. All right, so take it away, Gandhi.
All right, so these are very popular commercials that you have probably heard at some point. All we need you to do is finish the commercial. We're going to play the first part of it. When it ends, you just fill in the blank.
What could possibly go wrong? Let's go talk to Dara. Dara is calling in. She wants to play. She's very confident, by the way.
Okay.
Hello, Dara.
Hi,
Dara.
good morning.
I hear confidence. Do you hear confidence, everybody?
Yes. I hope so.
All right. Now, some of these are old, some of these are new. These are commercials, and that's kind of what we do here. We play a lot of these, or we have at one time. So these are all from the world of Gandhi. Gandhi was up all night putting this together
All
for you.
night. And we would really appreciate it if you could actually sing the rest of the commercial if it's a song.
Yeah, you have to try to carry a tune here.
I'm just going to let you know I'm not a good singer.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You can do it.
None of us are.
I don't want to scare your, people. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Don't scare our people. Our people, they don't need to be scared. All right, Dara, here is finish the commercial number 1.
Auto parts.
Yeah! Pretty simple. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, here is finish the commercial number 2.
Daily guardians at each day start. As time went on, it was easy to see.
Leveling my A1C.
That's good. That's
Lowering my A1C.
That's great. Oh my God, you got that?
Wow.
I didn't know that one.
I
This
love
is
it.
depressing. Should it be depressing that I watch too much TV?
No, not at all. And I love how in these commercials they're out in the park singing about their lowering their A1C.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
Gandhi.
you got to be positive.
That was the one when I asked Danielle and Diamond, what's your song? They both started singing that one at the same time. I was like, okay, this is the one.
Don't you know that's the one where the guy is like screwing in the light bulb on his porch? I'm like, what is this?
And he's very happy.
Yes, he's so happy. I think it's the
He's
worst
lowered
commercial
his
ever.
A1C.
but-
And then at the end of the commercial, they cause diarrhea.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're on a roll here, Dara. Here is finish the commercial number 3.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name.
Mm-hmm. Dara?
Did we lose her?
Oh, did we lose her?
I might have lost her.
Oh,
Dara.
Oh, no.
Dara.
No.
Oh, there she is.
There you are. There you are. Where'd you go?
I was here. I didn't go anywhere.
Yes, you did. Why are you lying to me? All right, let's play it for you one more time. This is commercial number 3. See if you can finish it.
You don't even have
Here we
to.
go.
I don't have to.
Well, I want everyone to hear it. Here we go. Play it. Here we
My
go.
baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name.
Yes.
It's M-A-Y-E-R.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's M-A-Y-E-R.
Well, you sing better than that kid.
Yeah, he's a little pitchy.
Yeah. All right. Now
Oh,
I'm
so my
hoping.
husband
I'm hoping you'll get this one because some people may not be familiar with our best friends here on number 4. Who is this and how do you finish it?
Why didn't they call you? They fumbled the bag. They should have called you. They fumbled the bag.
You play it every morning. Top Dog Law.
Dog law.
There you go. Okay.
Dare
You're
you?
no matter where you turn, you can't get away from it.
No.
All right, here we
No,
go.
it's
Finish the
very
commercial.
catchy.
It is. That's why Danielle calls them to sue people every day.
Every day.
Here is finish the commercial number 5.
Mama, my baby back, baby back, baby back. Mama, my baby back, baby back, baby back. Mama, my baby back. Chili's. Mama, my baby back ribs. Mama, my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
I didn't know there
You've
was
heard
a
it.
line. Wait a second. Yes, I have. And I'm picturing Austin Towers. Chili. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue. Oh, my God. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Say
wait.
it. Say it. You almost got it.
Barbecue.
Keep going.
Barbecue sauce?
Yes.
Chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
I wasn't getting that deep.
I don't remember. I don't know how I remembered that, but barbecue sauce. All right, here we go. Finish the
Do
commercial.
you remember in Fat Bastard?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Here is finish the commercial number 6.
That one was breaking up. I didn't hear that very clearly.
Play it louder,
Can you do that
Scary.
one more time, please?
Yeah.
$5 foot long.
Yeah.
That's it. Remember, we measured it, and the bun is not a foot, but the meat hangs over to make it a foot. Here we go. Here is finish the commercial number 7.
I have structured settlement and I need cash now.
It's a good one.
Oh. I need cash now. Called 877. Oh, wait, I know the number.
Yeah, that is the
I
number.
have special on it, and I need cash now. So 877. Oh, my goodness. Get cash? 877, get cash.
There's a big part missing.
Close.
Oh.
It's 877.
I
Hit
don't
it,
like
Scary.
that sound.
Call J.G. Wentworth. 877.
877 cash now.
JG
We gotta call JG Wentworth.
I forgot JG Wentworth.
I got an idea. Since we don't have the money for the free money phone taps this week, we should call JJ Wentworth.
I think that sounds good.
They'll give us cash to give away. Here is finish the commercial number 8.
Watch this. Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
State Farm is there.
There you go. Just like a good neighbor. And here we go. Here is number 9.
Give her diamonds in a design that captures the comfort found in each other's arms. Every kiss begins.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Every kiss begins
With
with-
Jay.
That's it. And finally, here is finish the commercial. This is my favorite. Number 10. I bet you can't get this one.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Dumb cat. You got it. She did very well.
Excellent.
If we had money from JJ Wentworth, we'd give you some, but what do we have to give her?
Well, it's the full Elvis Duran apparel line, freshly ironed and pressed and sent right to you. Thanks to
It's on the way.
Hackensack Radio Now.
You're excellent. Dara had confidence, and she paid off. That was excellent.
You
Dara,
did great,
everyone.
Dara.
You got a clap for Dara.
Thank you so much, guys. It has been a pleasure talking to you. You guys have helped me so many times every morning when I didn't want to go to work and just made me feel better about going to work.
Well,
Once I
it's
got
two
there
ways.
and turned off the radio, it wasn't so great. But
Yeah, I know.
but
It's a
thank
two-way
you guys
thing.
so much.
You listening makes us want to go to work too. So thank you very much, Dara. Hold on one second. All right, into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. Gandhi, great job. That game was a lot of fun.
Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. All right. Several SEPTA buses are on fire at a facility in Philadelphia, sending a thick plume of smoke into the air. I don't know if you guys have seen the video. It's kind of crazy. Helicopters are over the scene in Nicetown, where fire crews could be seen attempting to control the fire. Officials said the fire is happening behind the Roberts Yard. A SEPTA spokesperson shared that the facility is what they refer to as the bus graveyard, where all of them are out of service and they are stored. The fire is not affecting any buses that are in service. So far, no injuries have been reported. It's unclear how those buses caught on fire at this time. Some high-tech gear being used to try and find a zebra that's been running on the loose in Rutherford County, Tennessee. A volunteer drone service is using a thermal camera on drones as they look for the wandering animal. Officials have been searching for the zebra since it was spotted running through traffic along Interstate 24 last week. And finally, it looks like many more teenagers are actually using Wegovy. The rates have risen dramatically across U.S. teens. According to data shared with Reuters, more teens are increasingly turning to the drug as families and their doctors gain some confidence in its use for younger demographics. Data found the average rate of teens beginning treatment with the Novo Nordisk drug grew 50% last year to 8,000 prescriptions per 100,000 adolescents. Wegovy became an option to treat adolescents in late 2022 after decades in which the conventional approaches of diet, exercise, and counseling largely failed. And those are your 3 things.
We rolling? Yep.
Want to hear something slightly more unhinged in the morning show?
Damn it!
Elvis Duran's After Party, a podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished.
He is literally a pastry.
Elvis Duran's After Party. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
This broadcast is sponsored by PayPal. Let's talk about something that'll make our lives a little smoother. PayPal lets you pay your own way. You could pay in-store, pay online, or pay overtime. Don't just pay. PayPal. Learn more at paypal.com.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Wow, look at that. I love this. Listener is texting us from Paris, sitting at the cafe watching the world walk by,
How cool.
listening to our show. And all the Parisians are walking by watching this listener laughing at our stupidity. It's kind of funny.
Hello, listener in Paris.
I wonder if they're sitting at Les Deux Magots, right there on the left bank, you know what I'm saying? Or Café de Flore. What you do is you sit at these little round tables with the cane-backed chairs. You know the one I'm talking about. If you're in Paris, you know what I'm talking about. And you're elbow to elbow. They just one little small part of the sidewalk, they'll fit 5,000 tables in. and everyone's smoke is coming in your face, and you're eating fries and eating your croque monsieur, whatever you're eating, and watching the world walk by. It really is kind of a great thing, drinking your cafe, your coffee. Wow. Let's go to Paris. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Done.
What's that song about chain smokers we used to play all the time?
Paris?
I think, what could that song about Paris be?
I think it was called Paris.
I think we have it. Hold on. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, see if you remember this. It was a hit for a minute, wasn't it?
It sure was.
We love chain smokers.
We were staying in Paris.
Wow, there you go. Remember that? It's one of those songs that you forgot. And we unearthed it for you and brought it back. Chainsmokers. I love Chainsmokers. They haven't been here to see us in a while. I'd love to have the guys up.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. It's been a month of Sundays, as they say.
I feel like they wake up in a different part of the world every single day. Because they
do. They're crazy. It's out of our minds. I love them. Let's travel like Chainsmokers. Let's get into the sound segment.
Yep.
Let's call it a segment. The sound segment.
There we
Here's
are.
Garrett. Garrett, what do you have today?
All right, let's start with Benson Boone. We were talking about how he was going to be on the Tonight Show last night, and he was talking about his new album coming out, and in his song, he talks about Moonbeam ice cream, which isn't a thing, maybe until his album comes out.
But Haagen-Dazs, and then we got something coming when the album drops. We'll have, like I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah,
it's not like a huge. Well, no, it's huge. It's
but you'll have something.
Yeah.
You'll have. We might see Moonbeam ice cream.
Moonbeam ice cream.
Yeah. Finally.
Okay.
People have been talking about it. All right. So Danielle was talking about Lady Gaga performing at Tudum last week, and we finally got that performance on YouTube. I have a clip of it, and if this doesn't get you excited for her tour, I don't know what will.
I'm glad you played that, Garrett. All the times we've seen Lady Gaga in concert, she sounds that great.
Right.
You never hear her miss a note. I haven't anyway.
Yeah, and that's live. That's not like to track. That's her performing live and dancing too on top of that. Now, to switch gears, a woman from Chicago. This is a pretty amazing story. Her name is Lainey Warwich.
What?
Lainey Warwich from Chicago. She is 100 years old, and she just beat breast cancer. So here's a clip of her doctor talking about what she went through, and then you'll hear a clip of her.
Many 100-year-olds would probably choose to do nothing, and we talked about that as an option. She had done her own research and learned that the pill form, the medication, could cause hair thinning. And she told me that by no means did she want that because she went to the beauty parlor every week.
I have a picture of me coming out after the surgery, and it's really funny because it doesn't look like anything happened.
101 beat breast cancer.
See, here's the thing. If you're 101 and you've got breast cancer, you shouldn't say, well, I'm 101, I should just give up. No, you've lived to be 101. Keep rolling those dice, baby. That's awesome.
All right. Now over to Luke Combs. He decided to cover Teddy Swims' Lose Control, and it sounds like this.
Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me?
Different sound to it coming from Luke Combs.
Sounds good.
All right, and then we all know the man on the street interviews we see online where, last year we learned about Huck to a Girl. Well, AI took over, and this is what a man on the street interview would sound like in the 1500s, thanks to AI.
What's life like for you right now?
Woke up, stepped in dung, got taxed, and that was before breakfast.
What do you think of King Henry?
Well, he's very committed to marrying.
How's the health situation looking?
Well, everyone I saw yesterday is dead today, so...
What's life like for a farmer right now?
Hard work, sore back, but the soil's good this year. Might even eat something with meat next week.
There you go. Man on the street in the 1500s.
It looks so real, too.
Well, that's what we were talking about back then, Garrett.
You weren't around
Garrett,
then.
You're a good American, Garrett. Get out of here. Making fun of my age like that. Garrett, everyone.
All right. I didn't make fun. Get out of here.
Danielle, let's go. What do you got going on in your life
All right, so this was so exciting. SZA's SOS has officially become the longest-running #1 title on Billboard's top R&B hip-hop album chart. It is so cool because it earned its 38th non-consecutive week in the #1 spot. With week 38, that finally gives SZA enough wins to boot Michael Jackson's Thriller off the throne, which set the previous record with 37 weeks at #1 from 1983 to 1984. And SOS, was released back in 2022. How crazy is that? That is so cool. Mariah Carey is back. She's got a new single. It's called Type Dangerous, and it's out tomorrow. So fans have been very excited that that's on the way. Britney Spears has some new merch on the way. She is collabing with Balenciaga. She's doing a whole thing with them for their Spring 26 campaign. It's a 12-piece merch drop, and there's a playlist that goes along with it. There's like Whitney Houston music and Madonna, and you can get things like a t-shirt that costs $795, or how about a studded cap that's $1,250? Stuff that we can all afford. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
That was at Target.
So I don't know if they have Balenciaga at Target, but Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have been lying low recently, and people are like, why? Is it on purpose? Well, apparently it is on purpose. They're making fewer public appearances together because their relationship brings too much unwanted attention, and so, they're trying to fly under the radar. Kind of like you and Robin, Scary. You fly under the radar because too much unwanted attention in that relationship, right? Snow White is officially hitting your streaming next week. The live action film with all the controversy behind it. Disney Plus on June 11th. You can finally stream that. Wicked for Good just dropped its official trailers. Fans were going crazy yesterday. People were crying because that's how much this film franchise is loved. And if you don't know what the second part of Wicked is about, well, if you went and saw the Broadway show, it's basically picks up right after, you go get your popcorn in your bathroom break. It's going to reveal how the witches' friendship is tested as they embrace who they're meant to be. And Ariana and Cynthia, they sing For Good. And, the first film brought in $756 million and scored a whopping 10 Oscar nominations. And so Wicked for Good, we're getting that November 21st. Cannot wait. Game 1 of the NBA Finals is going down tonight. You've got a little Ginny and Georgia on Netflix, Leverage Redemption on Amazon. And if you were a Phineas and Ferb fan 10 years ago, well, they are back. Dr. Doofenshmirtz and everybody on the Disney Channel and Disney XD. So you can welcome them back for a summer of fun. And that's my Danielle report.
Hey, if you're walking around Manhattan, keep an eye out for Miley Cyrus. I do believe she's in town.
Yeah, she was on Fallon last night.
Oh, so she's in town. Mm-hmm. Tell her we said hi. We want her back on the show. I think there was a chance she was going to come up. Is she coming anytime soon?
They're working on it, Elvis.
Okay. Yeah. Well, she was at the Carlisle and did a surprise performance the other night, Monday night.
Wow.
And someone in the audience asked her how she got her skin to look so beautiful. She is doing that big thing all the celebrities are doing, salmon sperm.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're squirting salmon sperm on their faces.
I would never do it. Never.
How do they get that from the salmon?
Well, you got to make him dinner. Make him feel good about being a salmon. Well,
I do it.
Well, I've used the Nightingale fecal matter before. It's like bird poo. It's a bird poo facial.
Okay.
But, you got to get that salmon up there. Here, hold my salmon.
Right.
Somebody's got to harvest that stuff.
Of course. That's the visual. I can't wait to see that. Would you try salmon sperm on your face?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would.
I feel like Kim Kardashian actually injected it or something into her skin or something like that.
Into her what?
She went even further. She injected it into her skin or something. But I don't know.
Initial reports say that it's actually beneficial for people.
Okay.
How do you find out that it is? Like, who played around with salmon sperm to find out it's beneficial?
Right.
Well, I'm sure some scientist said, hey, I got good news and bad news. The good news, I found a great serum that would make your skin nice and tight. The bad news is you got to whack off a salmon.
Exactly.
Somebody got frisky with their pet salmon and said, wait a second, this turned out well.
Did they try all kinds of other animals first? Like a cow, like a sheep?
Is it only salmon?
Right, and realize it didn't work?
Why didn't grouper or catfish salmon work?
I don't know. How do you get that kangaroo to stand still long enough? Well, Garrett was saying, speaking of celebrities in town, Steven Tyler and Paul McCartney were crossing the street on 6th Avenue right behind our building yesterday. And reports are Steven Tyler really could use some salmon sperm on his face.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But anyway, a lot of celebrities in town. Scary's all pissed off. Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez spotted at Monkey Bar. Now he can't get in anymore.
Yeah. Any place that Taylor is spotted with Travis or any of her friends, for the next year and a half, you can't get into that restaurant.
Yeah,
and this
like
has
Via
happened with
Carota down in the Village, great Italian.
That one.
You can get in there. You got to go at lunch and sit at the bar, and you can't go with a person. You have to go by yourself.
But I wanted my burger from Monkey Bar. Now I can't get in. Now it's not for years. It's going to be
Listen
like
to you. Listen to Scary. Boo-hoo. I can't eat my Monkey Bar burger.
No, but it sucks. That's gotta happen. It happens a lot with a lot of celebrities.
Just go to Five Guys. The burgers are better anyway.
Exactly. Speaking of serum for your face, never mind. Moving on. Yeah, that's true though. Scary is right. The New York Post, page 6, will have photos of Taylor Swift in a restaurant in New York, and you can't get in for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm just saying.
Well, so if I was Five Guys, I would pay Taylor Swift to come on in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those never-ending French fries are where it's at.
You guys can't get into Bubby's anymore because TikTok, it went viral on TikTok. Now it's like lines down the street as soon as they open
Why
every
is it
day.
viral on TikTok? What about it?
I don't know.
It's brunch.
Brunch,
they actually have stanchions. Bubby's in Tribeca.
Yeah.
It's they have great breakfast, great biscuits
Yeah.
and eggs and pancakes, whatever for breakfast. They have the stanchions up, and people have to stay and stand on queue and wait to get in.
Wow.
I just that's why I don't go there anymore. No one goes there anymore because you can't get in.
Yeah, sucks, man.
Does that make sense?
They ruined it for everyone.
Yes, Nate.
Yeah, it is kind of blasé for us because we live here, right? Because we drive by it every day. But
Yeah.
people make it a destination. They'll come here on vacation and they have to go to Bubby's. They have to go to this restaurant. They have to get a cookie here. We just drive by and are like, oh, I'm not waiting in that line. It's a destination for some people.
The Cronut guy.
Yeah.
That guy. He has a new creation now. Now people are coming back for that. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, let's talk about Levan Bakery. Levan Bakery, they came to us yesterday. And that was a big stand in line and get your cookies place. I got some waiting for me. As soon as we're done with the show, I'm gonna hit my Levan Bakery cookies.
They were so incredible, and Ray left everyone the sweetest, most personalized notes in their bags. It
Right.
was just like, wow, these people are amazing.
And they've been listening to our show for so long. So Levan, I keep doing Levan as in the clothing line. Levan Bakery, fabulous. Some of the best cookies. The original, the chocolate chip with the walnuts. Oh,
That is the best
So
cookie I
good.
think I've ever eaten in my life.
and Scary. Speaking of, I was walking past pop-up bagels the other day.
Did you get in?
Well, I didn't want a bagel, but the lines were queuing, man, just to get a bagel.
Those are the best bagels, man.
And like I said before, when you're in New York City, if you see a line, just get in it. Don't even ask why it's there. Get in that line.
I sometimes do. There was a place
Something's waiting for you.
There was a place in Chinatown once. There was a line down the block, and I'm like, I don't know what these people are standing here for, but they must know something I don't. I stood in line. I waited. It was this awesome bun. It was like a bao bun or something.
Oh, a bao bun.
Oh,
I love bao buns. You have someone on the phone there, Straight Nate?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay, we'll give you 1 second because, we're live and we have nothing else to do. Here we go. Yes, Nate, what do you got?
Okay, so
hold
hang on.
turn
It's
you on.
Alyssa,
Yeah.
and she actually had a job working with salmon. And she
okay.
got
Let's talk to
trained.
Alyssa. We love you, Alyssa. So, Alyssa, it's really big, these salmon sperm facials. They make people look younger than ever. Did you ever work with the salmon and get some of this stuff out of there and sell it down at the Ulta?
No, I didn't know about this phenomenon. This was about 15 years ago, and I went to school for wildlife biology, and so my first job was working with wild salmon in Alaska. As they were migrating in the streams or whatever, we'd have to catch them and take some measurements. And during the spawning season, males and females are both incredibly sensitive. So they don't have, I'm not going to get into it, they don't have the same anatomy as mammals, right? But a very slight touch could release either eggs or milk. And I was
that way in high school.
I'm still that way.
Well, so I guess when they're harvesting the sperm from the salmons, I'm assuming they do it while they're swimming upstream. You got to catch them at that period in their life, right?
Well, yeah, or in a hatchery kind of situation where things can be very controlled and kept sterile. It's very easy to harvest eggs or milk from a salmon. And my boss, I was on an all-male team, said, a lot of people pay a lot of money for that service, so thank that salmon.
Okay. I love hearing that. So do you eat salmon now? Is salmon on your plate from time to time?
Oh, yeah.
So we hear reports all the time, Alyssa, about where you should get and where you should not get salmon. In your opinion, which we value more than anyone else in our lives, what salmon should we be eating and which salmon should we stay away from?
Personally, I go for wild-caught salmon, not in a farm or hatchery kind of setting, because you think about a lot of people in one room together banging around in a doctor's office, you're more likely to catch things from each other. So I really prefer a wild-caught salmon rather than commercially farmed or fished, because it's not as nice, I think, for the fish, and then as healthy. Personally, that's my belief.
From now on, when they say salmon's on the menu, ask them if it's wild caught. And there you get it. There you got it from our friend Alyssa. Alyssa, you are now officially our salmon expert on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks for listening to us.
It's the weekend.
Hey, this is Miley Cyrus.
Yo, what up? It's the Black Eyed Peas.
Hey, this is Selena Gomez with Elvis Duran and The Morning Show.
Well, here we go.
Make some noise!
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
It is Thursday. It's our favorite day of the week. It's Food News Thursday. Froggy is in position in the food news room, ready to go. Are you ready, Frog?
Oh, I am. And we've got two countdowns. Well, one's a full countdown, and then we got a little semi-countdown as well to go along with it.
Oh, I love a semi-countdown. Let's see what you got in store. Food News Thursday is now.
Food, Froggy's food news. Food you should be trying. What's going away? What's baking and frying? Your favorite fast food chain now has something new. It's Food, Froggy's Food News. News about food, Froggy's Food News.
Wow, look at that. What an opening you've got. You know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
All right, take it away, Froggy. Food News, go.
All right, McDonald's, after nearly a decade off the menu, 9 years to be exact, the fan favorite item, snack wraps, are returning July 10th to McDonald's. Thankfully, not a limited time offer. They will be back for good. So if you've been wanting the snack wraps, they've been gone for 9 years. They are coming back. The McCrispy strips are all new chicken strips. McDonald's really has a whole lot of new stuff, but they're bringing back that snack.
I'm in. I love those snack wraps.
I can't believe they've been gone that long. Holy crap.
9 years.
Wow.
That's what's been missing from our lives for 9 years.
Wraps.
I couldn't put my finger on it. Now that's it. That's it.
But now we're getting them back. Also, but you know what? Listen, it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have some kind of fast food chicken wars. Popeye is coming for McDonald's because Popeye is adding 3 all-new chicken dishes to its menu, and one of them, they are little chicken wraps. So Popeyes will have chicken wraps to go up against McDonald's snack wraps. I mean, would it be fast food if we didn't have fast food wars?
No.
Let's be honest. Also, Danielle sent me this. If you get good grades, if you have all A's and all B's, you can go to Chick-fil-A and get a free 8-count nugget. All you have to do is take proof of your report card.
Yeah.
So if you get good grades, I mean, I was never able to do that when I got a report. I mean, the one that I doctored and gave to my mom before I got caught, that one would have gotten me good grades at free food at
My
Chick-fil-A.
brother did
Not
the
my real
same
one.
thing. He used a doctor's report card all the time.
It worked for a while until it didn't.
Yeah.
When I was young, not that long ago. I mean, you would get free stuff at Dairy Queen or whatever if you had straight A's, but now they're saying straight A's or B's.
Yeah.
Now
We're lowering the bar.
Yeah, we're lowering the bar.
Come on in,
we're lowering the bar.
You B kids.
This is kind of cool. Through Sunday, Domino's has a pretty good deal going on. Carry out only. Through Sunday, any large 2-topping pizzas, they're just $6.99 a piece, or $7 for a large 2-topping pizza at Domino's, and that is through Sunday. So if you're going to act, make sure you act in the next 3 days. This is kind of cool. Elvis and I talking about this earlier. Costco has been testing out some technology that Nate says Sam's Club and BJ's have been doing this. It is called Scan and Go, and what happens is you don't have to wait in the long line at Costco anymore. That's one of the knocks on Costco is the long checkout process. Even the self-checkout sometimes is backed up. The Scan and Go is you purchase things through the app as you walk around the store. You scan the barcode, you pay on your app, they check when you walk out, and you're done. So as you pick up things through the store, you just pay for them through your phone. They're testing that technology now, trying to speed up the lines. That is something that will continue at Costco nationwide very soon. Nate, this is for you, buddy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Tomorrow is National Donut Day.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. It's his day. This is your Super Bowl, Nate. Your Super Bowl is
my
tomorrow.
Super Bowl, my birthday, all in one.
It is. So Friday, June 6th is National Donut Day. There will be free donuts to be had at 7-Eleven, Duck Donuts, of course, Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, Tim Hortons, Shipley Donuts. There are going to be free donuts all over the place. So tomorrow, I would say plan accordingly today. Maybe don't eat as many calories today as you normally would.
Good idea, Froggy.
Because
Fasting
tomorrow
for the rest of the day
is national. Well, I wouldn't fast. Your stomach will shrink. You won't be able to eat as much. So, yes, tomorrow is National Donut Day. So that brings us to the countdown. Are you ready?
Here we go. Yes.
Number 1, the first countdown is the top-selling donut flavors in the United States.
Oh.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Number 5, little powdered donuts.
Okay.
Number 4, jelly-filled donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, bring them.
Number 3, chocolate glazed donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Number 2, the cream-filled donuts. Squirt out the back of your
That's our favorite.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 1 is a plain old glazed donut.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if we could take those salmon and use them for the cream-filled donuts.
Have them glaze a donut for you?
Wait, hold on. Is this a bonus countdown? What's this?
Yes. These are the top-selling donut brands in the United States. For
Let's
the top
do it.
3.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Number 3 is Tim Hortons.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Number 2 is Krispy Kreme at $1.12 billion a year.
The orchestra's gone nuts.
What the hell?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on?
What's number 1?
What's number 1? Tell me.
1.137 billion, 12,000 locations in 40 countries is Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Yay! Food news. Go.
It's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
My nipples are so hard.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Never forget, that's the commitment we made on 9/11. Honor it by donating $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at t2t.org. That's t2t.org.
This Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
This job, I can't handle it. It's the toughest job I've ever had. We come in, we talk about farts and salmon sperm, and we.
Sometimes you have to decide breakfast for the whole show.
Right?
Hey, our friends from the cookies that came in yesterday.
Oh, Levan.
Levan. I keep saying Lanvan. I don't know. Levan, did you try the lemon cookie?
No.
No. Oh my God, that's the one that got away. They gave us those tins of cookies.
Yeah.
And the lemon, try it.
Oh,
Do you have any left?
Yes. I wish I brought my tin in with me today though, because I really want cookie now. We don't have any left, right here.
That tin is at home waiting for you.
Yeah.
But are there any lemon cookies in the station? You got to go get one now. I insist.
Oh, those are all gone.
Yeah, those were gone before we were off the air yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So good. So incredible. So I want to say something about United Airlines. You know how Dale Carnegie used to say, catch people doing things right?
Yes.
So, we've had all these problems at Newark Airport. I mean, this has been like a worldwide story about how they were missing a landing strip, whatever you call those, the runway, and flights were delayed and flights were canceled. I mean, delays up to 8 hours for day after day after day. My friend flew in from Denver yesterday. Their flight on United was 30 minutes early.
Wow.
I love an early flight.
Nice. Yeah.
And so I got the call. We were here early. I'm like, what? You're lying? Into Newark? No. Yeah, 30 minutes early.
Wow.
So United got him in, and apparently it's starting to de-wrinkle over there. They're ironing all those wrinkles out, and that's good. That's good news. So if you want to travel in or out of Newark Airport, United Airlines says that this summer, because of all of the stories we've been talking about with delays and this and that, they're going to have huge savings with tickets.
Nice.
You buy if you're flying in or out of Newark. Have you guys looked into those yet?
Oh, yeah. I canceled and rebooked my trip to Jamaica, and I got it at $200 cheaper, I believe. It was a couple $100 off.
I need to go start
Yeah, because I
booking.
booked originally 2 months ago, and now I'm like, wait a second. And I rebooked it. There it is.
Good.
Boom. Price
Well,
is
there you
good.
go. We rarely get good positive stories when it comes to airlines and flying. But United, good. And however they're trying to fix everything at Newark, thank you, whoever you are. Keep working on it. Yeah, what's up, Nate?
Okay, I'm not saying that this is the case here, but why is it sometimes when your flight is delayed in taking off, and it's like an hour delayed in taking off, they always say, oh, don't worry, we'll make up the time in the air. Why can't you just go that fast in the first place?
Oh, that is a good question.
Because if you're an hour delayed, it's a 3-hour flight, you think, oh, I'll be an hour late. No, they can make that 3-hour flight 2 hours if they want to.
I think they always tell you it's going to be longer so that when you're early, you think they did something good.
Really?
I really do.
Well, I think that's a part of
Yeah.
it. But also, they have gate assignments and times.
Yeah.
So, let's say you can drive 100 miles an hour, but you have to drive 80 to get there at the proper time. So if you're running late, then you can speed up.
Yeah.
You can make it up in the air. Does that make sense?
That does make sense, because then there's times where the plane lands earlier and you're like, oh my God, I got an hour back. And then you sit for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that is true.
Waiting for a gate.
And then they'll say, well, we got you here on time, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like they get on the loudspeaker.
They do that. Well, I think they used to be the crew on a plane, if they got the plane up and running on time, they got bonuses. I don't know if they still do that.
I think when the door closes, right? When the door closes, it's technically, okay, this is a flight now, right?
Hey, here's another thing. My friends that flew in, they were running late for a flight on United once, and they ran. Don't you hate running through airports? They had to run through the airport. They got to the plane, and the door was closed. Ooh. They actually opened the door for them.
I thought that was they make it seem like you will go to jail and the entire airport will shut down if they do that.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't think they rushed the door or tried to use an axe to open it. I mean, they were very nice to the people at the gate, and the gate said, "Wait, we'll call the plane." They called on board, and they said, "Okay, we'll let them in."
Wow.
You're right.
That's incredible.
No, they do make it look like a federal case if you even get near that door.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you ran through an airport to catch a flight, Gandhi?
Ran? I can't remember, but I do walk fast all the time because I like to get there as we're boarding the plane.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Scary what?
Here's another miracle that happened to me once on a United flight. I was headed to Fort Lauderdale. I had a noon flight. I had gotten there early, around 10:30, and the flight from before was just leaving. And I just walked right up to it. I'm like, hey, can I get on this flight right now? And they're like, do you have a carry-on? Do you have bags? I said, just a carry-on. They're like, okay, we'll switch you right now. And I walked right onto the flight.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Pretty wild,
See,
right?
Stuff like that, it still happens from time to time,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I remember the last time I ran. It's when Diamond made us miss our flight when we did our off-the-grid trip because we had to find a Chipotle, and the Chipotle was in a different terminal, but we thought that's where our plane was. And she's like, yeah, this is the right one. We're just eating, taking our time. I said, we're in a completely different terminal. And the two of us sprinted and missed the damn flight. And then we sat there for like 5 hours.
You didn't run.
I ran.
You didn't run.
Because
I ran
of
with
your
my stuff on my back.
Chipotle,
Listen,
Diamond, really?
Chipotle is necessary, okay?
Okay.
You go to an airport, you find out that there's Chipotle there. I mean, how could you not?
What do you call it? Chipotle?
Really, it's
Where's the
Chipotle
T?
in my household.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I have some of that damn Chipotle. Woo.
And I did run, and you didn't run because you were like, tell me if it's there when we get there.
You're right.
You know what we were talking about yesterday? We were talking about the days that were pre 9/11 where you could get to the airport and just run through the front door, run onto your flight. You could be there like 10 minutes before the flight took off. Whoa! And you could do it. That ain't happening anymore.
Mm-mm.
Hey, you know who turns 54 years old today?
Who?
Mark Wahlberg.
Holy crap.
Wow.
What?
As in Marky Mark. He hates it when you call him that
Yeah,
now,
don't call him
by
that.
the way. Do we have good vibrations?
Hells yeah.
Oh my God, the birthday boy!
The best line in any song is in this song.
Do it.
Donnie D's on the backup, drug-free, so put the crack up.
With that said, happy birthday, Marky Mark. Give me that lyric one more time. Donnie D, do it.
Donnie D on the backup, drug-free, so put the crack up.
That's it. Touchdown. Happy birthday, Mark Wahlberg. You know, I was looking for hamburgers the other day, or hamburger meat, and I didn't know that Wahlburger has stuff in the grocery store now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Huh.
So you could eat Marky Mark's meat.
Oh.
It's right there next to the.
Wow.
You know, I always usually go for Schweid & Sons, or I go for La Frida. That's the stuff.
Susie Sirloin.
Anyway. All right, I'm sorry. Are we only here talking about hamburger meat?
About meat, yeah.
Just asking. Into the 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, what's going on?
All right. President Trump is banning travelers from a dozen countries, citing security risks. The proclamation signed Wednesday evening fully restricts and limits the entry of nationals from 12 countries. That list includes Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela now have limitations where people cannot come to the United States permanently or get tourist or student visas. A new program has been able to detect the spread of measles through monitoring wastewater. We talk about that a lot because that's how they figure out exactly how things are growing and spreading. Similar methods were used during the COVID pandemic, and now Wastewater Scan is helping to monitor water across 40 states. The increased monitoring comes as measles in the U.S. has reached high levels following an outbreak that started in West Texas. Cases have been reported in more than 30 states so far. And finally, this is going to be a bummer for all of us as far as summertime goes. Toxic seaweed is shattering records and overwhelming beaches around the Caribbean. Last month, the seaweed grew to over 37 million tons. Sheesh. And the amount of seaweed is expected to grow even more this month. Have you guys ever seen the blobs?
No.
No.
Well, they're kind of crazy, and they don't smell great, a lot of them.
Ugh.
Issues start when the seaweed washes ashore, rots, and emits hydrogen sulfide, which smells like rotten eggs, and can cause breathing problems for people with sensitivities. Smaller amounts also appeared in the Florida Keys, southeastern Florida beaches, and the Mississippi Delta, as well as the Texas coast. So pay attention. And those are your 3 things.
You know, going back to the story you did a second ago about how they analyze wastewater in our cities to see what's going on in our bodies, disease, also drug use.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of stories were coming out during pandemic about, well, we're checking the pandemic situation in New York City. Wow, okay, huge. They can actually test for anything because we pee it out every day. You know?
It's fascinating. Science!
And it's very fascinating, but wouldn't you love that job? All right, got to take a little scoop of this and see what New York City's feeling like today.
I just like to analyze the results without having to get dirty.
Yeah.
And what else are they testing for that we don't know about?
Oh, God, probably everything.
Right? Because I know they also like to test like $100 bills to see how much cocaine's on them.
Oh, do they?
You know,
I bet
Do they really?
they're testing stuff all the time. We're not even aware of it.
They
It's
are.
pretty cool.
Oh, and if you're looking for things to watch, Danielle, there's something on Netflix now called Chaos about what was his name? Charles Manson murders.
Oh, yeah.
And they're talking about how the government was testing the MK Ultra program at the same time that he was sort of starting to control all these people in the cult. And they tried to look at him to figure out how he did it and get information so they could do it in the government programs.
That's
It's
great.
crazy.
That's
Oh my God, what's that called again?
Chaos on
Where's
Netflix.
That? I'm watching.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Eminem.
Hey, this is Ava Max.
Justin Bieber here. Hi, this is Elton John.
This is Britney Spears.
With Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Through Food News Thursday. Tomorrow we get into Get the Hell Out of Here Friday.
Yeah.
Until then, what are we watching, Danielle?
My money's on Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, perfect. Julia Michaels and Rob Shooter on with us tomorrow. Till then, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.